All the songs on you requested, you're dancing like you're naked. Ooh, it's almost like we're sexing. Yeah, boo, I like it. No, I can't deny it, but I know you can tell I'm excited. Oh, girl,
Step back, you're dancing kinda close. I feel a little poke coming through on you.
now, girl, I know you felt it, but boo, you know I can't help it. You know what I wanna do, baby, when we're grinding. I get so excited. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. Oh,
You're dancing real close, and it's real, real slow.
you're making it hard for me.
Step back, you're dancing kinda close. I feel a little
Hi, Sissy.
on you.
Now, girl, I know you felt it, but boo, you know I can't help it. You know what I wanna do, baby, when we're grinding. I get so excited. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it.
You're
Oh,
dancing real close, and it's real, real slow.
you're making it hard for me.
All right, let me stop that. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to day 12 of me learning how to vibe code. I think we're going to have to go no music because I've been using Epidemic Sound, but the website's down. And last time I tried to use the non-copyright music from YouTube Music, I got copyrighted like 20 times. And I don't got time to do that. So we're going to have to go no music today. But welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jillian. I am new to vibe coding, and I'm learning by building travel apps because I am a solo female traveler and an expat living in Thailand. I moved from New York City to Thailand 2 years ago, and majority of my following are people who are interested in traveling and moving to Thailand. So I am building apps for my community since I get bombarded with questions all the time about how to plan their trip, how to budget their trip. I'm trying to build things that will help answer their questions because sometimes I don't have time to chat as much as they want to chat with me. So hopefully I can build things that just answer everybody's questions. Sissy, welcome. You're the first one to say hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, it's 2 p.m. my time. I have to hold myself accountable today, and I have to end the stream by 4 p.m. my time because I have an appointment at 5 o'clock, and I can't be late because I have to be back home to work at 6:30. So I can't be going on any tangents towards the end of the stream today. That will take a lot of time, and I have to make sure that I don't end kind of like in the middle of something because that'll just drive me absolutely insane. So yeah, I have to hold myself accountable. I have to keep my eye on the time and make sure like around 3:30 I'm not wrapped up in something crazy. So, where are we? We have a lot of people joining. Hi, guys. Say hi if you're just joining. How's everybody's day? How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday, right? TGIF. I'm so excited to like sleep in tomorrow. I've already had a crazy morning, but I can never sleep in. I always want to sleep in, but I can never sleep in because I have FOMO. I don't want to sleep too much because I feel like I'm missing out on something. But let me know how you guys are doing in the chat. As you guys come in, I hope you guys are having a great Friday, or maybe it's still Thursday for some people. I'm not sure. But we're going to take a look at where we're at with the app. I ended yesterday. We did that test. I think it's called a unit test. I just remember that because a unit test means something completely different to me. But we ran that, and that was great information. I think I did a good thing with that yesterday because we're more than halfway through building the features of this app. But once everything is built out, I might want to not change things around, but not have everything load on the same page as it becomes extremely long for the user. I wonder if there's a way that they can organize their work, but this is where we're at, right? This is where we are at. I love the design. I love the design so much. Right, you get a little boarding pass. You can pick your number of stays. Let's say 21 days, 6 stops, starting in Bangkok. Let's say you're a first time traveler and you like beaches. I always pick the same thing because those are the ones I like. Let's say you like street food and nature. And that you are a mid-range traveler and you're okay going fast-paced. I would be okay going fast-paced. Let's say you want to go in November and you have to see, I'm going to say Koh Tao because Koh Tao is something that's on my personal list. Generates your route for you, and then the original boarding pass changes to your itinerary. And if you guys are just joining, welcome. Sorry there's no music. I've been using Epidemic Sound and the website's down, and I don't trust when YouTube Music says that it's copyright free because I got copyrighted like 20 times one day and I just don't have time. I just finally cleaned up all my copyrights. I don't want to do that again. Okay, so this section now, getting around. See, this is very useful information, but again, now the page just looks so long. But then again, I'm not sure what I want to do with all this yet, as all the features aren't built out yet. So they suggest going from Bangkok to Koh Tao. And I'm curious as to what they suggest because I want to go to Koh Tao. So let me see. A flight plus a transfer, 1 hour flight, and then a 1.5 hour ferry. A flight plus a ferry and a van. Ugh. I mean, I've done it before. I've flown to Bangkok and then taken a 5 hour van and then a ferry. I mean, and it was worth it for where I went, but can I just fly right there? Okay, then Tao to Koh Samui, that makes sense. I know that's like directly connected by ferry. And then Koh Samui to Krabi. Krabi to Phuket, that's just a ferry. And Phuket to Chiang Mai, that's just a flight. Yep, that makes sense. Then it gives you the weather. right? The weather for November, because in Thailand, right, there are many seasons, but depending on the region of the country, the weather's not the same. So, for example, I'm in Phuket right now, it's rainy season here, but in Koh Samui, like on the Gulf, at this current moment, it's not the rainy season yet. So, cool and dry and central. The Gulf will be the wettest. Yep, that makes sense. Andaman would be drying out. North would be cool and clear. Yeah, that makes sense. Who is that? My Gangsta. I like that name. My Gangsta Trade. My Gangsta. I love that. Why don't you be a guest in my live stream? Well, tell me a little bit about your live stream. What's your live stream about? Depending on what it is, I'd be open to being a guest for sure. Are you a vibe coder? Do you live stream vibe coding, or is it something else? My Gangster. I like that. It's a great name. Hi, Kaden. Not much. What about you? How you doing today? My Gangsta. Gotta have a little gangsta in you. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so I'm all about that. And then here's the day-by-day plan. We basically trade on and talk about economy and to make money. So a little bit about me and how I make money before you want to invite me to be a guest on your stream. I would love to be a guest on your stream. I don't know if I'm the best for that, because unfortunately this is not how I make money. I am a virtual math teacher. That's my full-time job. That's my consistent income. That's what pays the bills, and I do that at night. Then during the day, I am a content creator. I am dabbling with UGC, but I am new to it. I did get a paid brand deal, and I see the potential. But you have to be very consistent with it, reaching out to brands. You reach out to 100 brands and like 2 of them might get back to you. But my gangsta, what I'm doing with this and just what I've been doing with my time during the day is I am continuing to learn new skills to earn internet money. So if that's something that your stream would benefit from, then I would be happy to be a guest. Let's see what Kaden said. Doing pretty good, feeling a bit overwhelmed, trying to get. Oh, nice, Kaden, a social scheduler. That's nice. That's useful for a lot of content creators, especially and social media managers, especially on TikTok. But don't get overwhelmed. Don't get stressed, right? Don't try not to. I've learned to try not to do that. And as I've started learning to vibe code, I have felt myself stressing a little bit, but now I'm just realizing it's part of the process. So I'm just trying to go with the flow, and whatever happens, if something breaks, we'll fix it, and we'll figure everything out in time. So try not to get overwhelmed. You do good in your spot, and we can talk about AI and trade code. Sure, I would love that. Let me know if you want to connect. You can join the Discord. The link should be, well, it's in the video details, but the link, Nightbot will paste it in the chat at some point. I hear you, Kaden. I totally hear you. That's how I felt when I was a classroom teacher. I was beginning to hate my day job. Honestly, it sucked the life out of me. which is why I took the leap and became an independent contractor. And while I'm still teaching virtually, it's not like being a classroom teacher, but just like you, with being an independent contractor, you know, there are pros and cons. It's definitely not as stable. Like, so for example, the school year is going to end at the end of June for me. You too, my gangsta, have a good day. And we'll connect soon for sure. But when the school year ends, there's no guarantee that I will get a position in the next school year. I'll only get a position if there's one available. It's not like, you know, when I was a classroom teacher, it's very secure. Your job is guaranteed, your salary. So for me also, I need to make some money as well. Just because my stable income is about to come to a halt for a little while, and then I'll just be, you know, crossing my fingers that there's a position for me next year. But I'm optimistic. I'm trying not to worry about it too much, because ever since making that switch, my quality of life has been so much better. I could never go back. I could never go back to running the rat race. I just can't. And I'm a smart gal and I'm a hustler. And if a full-time opportunity doesn't come next year, I'm confident I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. But I totally hear you. And if you're hating your day job, I highly encourage you to make a change and make it happen, because, you know, I started to realize we only have one life, and I'm not going to live it working myself to death like that in a system that doesn't appreciate me, where I'm just a number and I'm easily replaceable. I hear you, Kaden. Maybe you're in a different position than I am with child support and stuff like that. But I definitely have bills. You know, I have my rent. I have my, I don't drive a car. I drive a motorbike, but I have that bill, internet bill, all the bills, you know. So I hear you. So we can have things run while I'm asleep. Yeah. Yeah, that's the goal. That's what people are trying to do, trying to make their lives autonomous. But I would love, when you finish developing it, I would love to take a look at it. I would love something to run in my sleep as well and help schedule my social media. I mean, ever since I started streaming, I have been neglecting my own personal brand social media a little bit. But that's okay, because I think what I'm building for them here is going to give them much more value than me just, you know, pumping out content. Is your contracting mainly? Thank you from teaching. Yeah, so basically the company that I work for, you have to be a certified teacher. It's a US company, and you can either do like part-time gigs where you just do coverages, or you can take on a full-time position for the entire school year where you're that cohort's teacher for an entire school year, not just coverage. And that's the position I have now, because it's better paying and more consistent. The coverages, they're not well paid. I wanted something full-time. Just as I make this transition from classroom teacher to independent contractor. Do you make apps or want a cool site to make nice videos? Well, to be transparent, Kaden, I just started this like 12 days ago. This is the second web app that I'm building on Stream, and they're just projects that are helping me learn how to vibe code, and they're things that I'm going to give to my audience for free, just because they're projects that are helping me learn. So I figured the best way for me to learn is to build things that will benefit my current audience. And also, my travel is passion, and I live in Thailand. I love Thailand, so it's fun for me to make things like this. But right now, I'm just making them to learn. A cool site to make nice videos, images for your web apps. I mean, possibly it's gonna generate videos for me, images. Just explain more about the site that you're talking about. I think the weather looks okay. I don't know why I'm still not fully in love with the weather section, but I still need time to think about it. What does it need? I feel like this section also needs something, but I'm not sure. Like this, all of this from here to here, we look good. But from getting around down, it starts to get boring. It allows you to upload images or videos of apps or web apps. That sounds interesting, Kaden. Is that something that you built or just something that you're directing me to? Let me just ask Claude what I built it. So awesome. I'll definitely check it out. If you join the Discord, you could share it there. That's so nice of you. That's like my idea too with what I'm building, that I'm helping out my community. Guys, if you're just joining, so sorry it's so silent and there's no music. Like, I swear that I feel like that's like serial killer vibes, that it's so quiet. But epidemic sound isn't working for me. I'll try it again in a bit. If you could join the Discord, the Nightbot will eventually drop it in the chat once we're like 25 minutes in, I think. But it's in the video details. You could share it there. I definitely love to play around with it. Okay, from getting around. All right, let's see. Okay, before we move on, just something that I'm thinking about. The page is very exciting all the way from the hero up until the getting around section comes up. I feel like starting at the getting around section, the web page becomes pretty boring. I'm not sure exactly what it needs, but it's falling a little flat for me. Maybe you could ask me some questions to help me try to figure out what it is that I actually need here to keep the page feeling exciting and alive as the user scrolls through the itinerary that it's built for them. Also, let me know if you think this is something that we should tackle after we complete building out the features, or if that's something that we should tackle now. Oh no, why is it loading? Where'd it go? Where is it? Are you kidding me? Spoken Lead just dropped you a text sheet, and let's bring the vibe coding into a money-making reality and discuss things together, honestly. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, gangster. Thank you. Let's definitely talk. I'm definitely interested. And excited to collaborate for sure. Oh, I said all of that and I didn't pick it up. Let me see. Hello, are you working? Now you are. Okay. Before we move on, just something I'm thinking about. From the hero section all the way down to where the getting around section starts, the web app feels pretty alive and exciting. But once the getting around section starts and you scroll down through the rest of the page, I feel like things are falling flat and the web app starts to look a little boring. I'm not sure exactly what it needs, to be honest, so please ask me some questions and interview me so you can help me try to figure out exactly what I'm looking for, because I honestly don't know. Okay, thank God it worked. Also, let me know if you think that this is something that we should tackle and figure out now, or if it's something that we should tackle after all the features are built out. Let's see what Claude thinks we should do. I don't know if a freaking mosquito. Damn, I didn't get it. There's the Discord. Guys, Nightbot is back. I don't know if any OGs are in the chat, but Nightbot is back, but I think I disabled it from banning anybody, knocking anybody, warning anybody. I think I did. I truly think I did, because people on day one were getting banned for literally no reason. So hopefully Nightbot isn't going to be too strict. What's in the back half? Or do I go to Claude Design and screenshot all of this and see what Claude Design gives me? Because Claude Design is the one that created all this for me. So we might have to go back to Claude Design, because Claude Design gave me what I want. Let me actually look at what's in that back half so my questions are grounded. Let's see. What you gonna ask me? I think you can see where the air goes out of the balloon. Here's my honest diagnosis for you. Ask you. Top half earns its energy from variety, color, motion. Oh. Damn, I need my music, guys. I can't work like this in dead silence. Let me see. Does it work yet? No. Shit. Getting around is the first drop. David is the real Coldplay. Stop cards are actually nice. They have photos, but each one. Yep, exactly. It's followed by the day 1, day 2, day 3. Color literally drains out. So it's not one thing. Interview now, do the heavy polish in one pass after steps 8 through 10. 2 reasons. Step 9 is the route map. Step 10 will add real visual weight to the back half, and the map especially is a big graphic. That's true. So polishing now means polishing a moving target and partly redoing it. Motion, choreography. All right. All right. Okay, let's do that then. I think it's saying it wants to interview me now and then build it out later. But I am also thinking, well, you know what? We got time, right? I'm not in a rush. So, fuck it. Let's just go for it. And then at the end, if I want to go back to Claude Design, I always can, right? I'm not in a rush. When you scroll the back half and it feels flat, which of these is actually happening? Color and energy drain, too much text, everything's repetitive, nothing moves. All of the above. All of the above. Let me see. Wait, I want that same itinerary. We are going in November, and I want to see Koh Tao. Guys, if you're just joining, sorry it's so quiet. I'm having trouble with my music. I swear I'm not a serial killer. It's so dead silent. Yeah. All the date cards look at, yeah. All of the above. All of the above. The day-by-day plan is the longest grayish stretch. Add visuals, color, bring photos. Tighter and scannable, reduce repetition, denser layout. Visual timeline, give morning, afternoon. Show the first day or two. I don't know. Sometimes they'd be giving me too many options. Definitely add visuals and colors. Easier to skim a 10-day trip. All right, let's go. Add visuals and color and visual timeline. What should the back half feel like once it's polished? Boarding pass, but richer. Yeah. And what should we actually do to the visual motion polish? Yeah, let's do that. Fine. Okay. All right. Let me try to get this music back. If I play from YouTube Music, I think it's going to be too loud. Still figuring things out, guys. Any suggestions on where I can... Oh, wait. No, didn't work. Where I can get where I can play music that I won't get copyrighted from. You said all four are true. Let's see. Color drains too much. And nothing moves. The plan. We do features first, then one cohesive polish. But I'll build pointing at this target so they don't need redoing. All right, I'm good with that. Sounds good to me. I'm ready to start step 8. Let's see.
Ooh, baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving. And baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing is good for me, yeah. Makes me feel so fine. Helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, babe.
No, it's way too loud. There's no, that's why I liked Epidemic Sound, because you could change the volume on the actual web app. Let me see. If you're just joining, welcome. Sorry it's so silent. I'm having trouble with my music. Another day, another technical difficulty for Jillian. You can use a built-in video player control adjust your browser and use extensions for finer adjustment. Let me see. Hover over the speaker icon. Where is that? Bottom right. Oh, wow. I'm an idiot. I'm truly an idiot. Here we go. Let's see. Welcome if you're just joining. Let's see. I know you'll be there to relieve me. The love you're will bring me. You know nothing. I can tell you, darling, that it's sexual. All right, that's manageable. All right, and you can hear me. Perfect. Sick this morning, I see a storm inside of me. Baby, I think I'm capsizing. The waves are rising, they're rising. And when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing is good for me. Makes me feel so fine. It's such a rush. Helps to relieve the mind, and it's good for us. Welcome if you're just joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, say hi. Let me know who you are. I'm just building. Let me show you what I'm building so you can see it if you're new. I got like 5 minutes of sun today. It's been raining here like crazy. All right. It was pushed. Let's see what happened.
All the songs on you requested, you dancing like you're naked. Ooh, it's almost like we're sexing. Yeah, boo, I like it. No, I can't deny it, but I know you can tell I'm excited. Oh, girl,
Just testing out. All right, let's go in April. I wonder if they'll suggest Songkran in April. That's the Thai New Year. All right, all this we had. Long itinerary. I think I chose 21 days. Yep. Okay. Okay, this is what was just added. Ooh, it looks nice. Yes. Want to estimate the real cost of this trip. Price out your 21-day 6-stop route. Yep, and this should open up. This is the first app that I built. Perfect. Nice. I like that. All right, this is a big one. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one because it's going to add a map. Oh, yeah. I'm scared. This is going to take a while. Oh. That looks good. I'm ready for step 9. Everyone's so quiet today. So I don't think I have any of my OGs in here right now. My day ones. Otherwise, I just have to keep dancing because I'll get bored. unable to get browser use. Meaning, Kaden, meaning you're using Claude Code in your browser? So I actually have a few questions about that. The Douglas who? See it, Claude Code. Oh, not. I haven't. Can Claude Code do that? I've only used Cowork for that. Oh, I hate this song. I've only used Cowork for that. I have no idea if Claude Code can go into your browser like Cowork can. But let me know. Or that's probably what you're asking. But let me know. I thought they had integrated browser use, but mine keeps trying to use. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if they did for Claude Code. That I'm not sure of. What they really should do is, I know that when you use Claude Code on the browser, it's super easy to connect your GitHub repository to it, but only when you use, like, actually work with Claude in, like, using the browser in Chrome, not using the desktop app. So, I mean, I have it set up, but it wasn't as easy as just selecting your repository, you know. I don't understand why they don't integrate that for the desktop app. Hopefully they're working on that. It'll make life a lot easier. Oh, okay. It would be interesting if anybody knows. Kaden, I'll be honest, I don't know what Playwright is. Please excuse my ignorance. I'm just new to all this. Oh, here you. Yeah, sometimes it is faster when it controls your browser, and then there are some other tasks, like, kind of, I guess, similar. All right, I'll definitely look into that. There are some things I've done with Cowork just for my full-time job to try to make that somewhat autonomous, because there's a lot of, like, bullshit tasks that I have to perform that just eat up my time, that really have no value, that I've just trained Claude Cowork to do and go into the browser. I mean, it took a lot of training because the platforms that I use as a teacher, we use multiple platforms, and they're shit platforms too. But I realized that the whole task that I give Claude Cowork, it takes Claude Cowork way too long, where it's quicker if it does half of the task for me, and then it gives me enough information to just do the rest manually. But that's a totally different ball game, what I asked Claude Cowork to do. this map, it's probably going to take a long time. Oh, it's testing now. RPI made me do that yesterday, but now I see. Well, I think that's what it's doing. What we trained it to do yesterday. Hello, welcome. Just tell me how to say your name because it's written in Russian, so I'm not sure what to call you, but welcome. Nice to meet you. How much do you pay for your cloud code plan? I have the pro plan, so it's like $20 a month. Oh, sorry, it's Ukrainian. I'm so sorry. Raymond or Ramon. You tell me if it's one or two. Is it Raymond or Ramon? Raymond is 1, Ramon is 2. And it's Ukrainian. The alphabet looked similar. But now that I'm looking at it, Russian does look a little bit different. 2, Raymond. Ramon, nice to meet you. Yeah, so I have the pro plan, and I pay, I think it's like $20 a month. Hi, Fatal, welcome. Nice to meet you. So many new people. Actually, I think all new people, other than Sissy. Everybody's new. None of my OGs or my day ones are here. I think I started a little bit. I started earlier, an hour earlier, because I have to leave the house for an appointment later. So I started earlier, but hi, Fatal. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Thank you for helping, because obviously, you know, if you read the title, I'm learning. If you read the description, I'm an amateur. So a lot of you guys in the chat have taught me so much in the past 12 days. And then a lot of times you guys, you guys say I have no idea what you're talking about sometimes, but I am learning. I mean, if you were here on day 1 and you see the way I'm working now and the way I was working then, I've learned a lot. Okay. Let's see what to do now. What to do. Where do we want to go now? And how long do we want to go for? Let's do 14 days. 4 stops. That's 2 stops. That's 2 stops a week. I think that's good. Let's say digital nomad. A digital nomad that likes temples, night markets, and wellness. They'll go in March. And let's just see. Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pai, Chiang Rai. Oh, that's a very northern trip. A very northern trip. Ooh, wait, that's cool. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, but it needs to be a little more mappy. Okay. Let me try a different route. Ramon, I'm new. More mappy. No, I'm not gonna prompt it like that. I'm not gonna say make it more mappy. It needs to look more like a map, like something you would see on Google Maps, but keeping the aesthetic. I'm not gonna say make it look more mappy. Sorry, Ramon. I'm just new to vibe coding, and I have a little bit about me. I have a background in math. I'm a math teacher, but when I came on here, I thought I was just going to just learn how to vibe code, but there are so many programmers and manual coders that come into the chat every day that have encouraged me to learn a little bit of basic code. So I'm putting it on my agenda because I think there is a lot of value in knowing the basics. Hi, Azor. Welcome. Oh my God, Azor, I'm sure you had a field day with them. I'm sure you had a field day with them. Thanks, Azor. I want to tweak it a little bit. I think the map looks good. Let me try a different route, but I would like the map to look more of something that you would see on Google Maps, like have the different regions maybe. Also, I noticed that, well, let's see if I generate a different route. They're only showing mainland. They're only showing the mainland. They're not showing the islands. So the map does need a lot of work. The map needs a lot of work. I want it, that's called a satellite map. Okay, so I'm gonna tell it I want it to look more like a satellite map, but staying within our design theme. So it's not just this random map that looks out of place, but this was a very northern itinerary that I generated. Thank you, Azor. You're the best. Say island hopper, because there are no islands on that map. They're showing the mainland. All right, let's see what happens. Bangkok, Koh Samui. Is that actually the shape of Thailand? I feel like it looks a little, that shape looks a little off. It's decent. I can't tell, but I'm not seeing the islands. So if you don't want to use display right, use a different. Okay. So a satellite map, okay. Okay, I like the way the map section looks. However, I do want it to look more like a satellite map, but keeping our design theme the same. I don't want it to just look like a random Google map that doesn't match our design and our theme. Also, just verify that the shape of the map of Thailand is exactly accurate. It's kind of hard for me to tell by looking at it now. And I also noticed that it seems like it's just the mainland that's showing, and I don't see all the islands. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see what it does. But it's a good start. I like that. This, I have to say, it's a little bit tiny. Also, I should have mentioned that. Like the stop 1, 2, like those numbers are really it's kind of small. Oh, Azor Nightbot is back, but I think I set it up so it won't ban anybody or warn anybody. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. And I fixed the Discord yesterday. We'll see. Because now I think there's commands, right? I think you can do this. Oh no. Oh yeah, there. See, yeah, it works. Yay. Okay. I set it up right, I think. Yep, it works. I took off all those, what are they called? I forget what it's called. But there are when I went into the actual settings of Nightbot, holy shit, there are so many like warnings. Like, relax, I think everything's okay. Again, poor Kenneth, man. Separate polygons. How's your day been, Azor, though? It sounds exciting with the YouTube stream that you stumbled upon. I know you were having fun in there. I think this is step 9, and then I think there's one more. But I know this is not going to be, this map is going to probably take a lot of work. I still don't get why. Well, if Windows is bloated, then I don't even know what you would call Mac. But I know you're anti-Mac. I should have mentioned about the numbers being small. I'm also thinking Yeah, I did see that like when you mentioned it in the Discord, and I read up on it a little bit, and that on Mac that I could make the switch. That I did a bit of research on it and a little chat with ChatGPT, and it was recommended that at this current state, I don't need to do that, but eventually in the future, I might want to, and that I could do that on Mac. So that is good to know. I'm thinking, what if we combined the route map and the getting around somehow? Like if it was stop one, Bangkok, and then there was like maybe a little arrow here that showed the transfer. Maybe a drop down menu, a drop down for an expandable section for in between each stop that shows how to get around. So this is not, yeah, I think maybe that's the move. That might be the move. No, you're not. You're definitely not being salty, Azor. I agree with you. I think I said this. I think I said this the first day. Like, I've realized that ChatGPT is kind of like a fake friend. That's what I call GPT, because I feel like the recommendations that it gives me is just always what I want to hear, and that's not always the truth. GPT doesn't really get real with me and tell me like that something's a bad idea. They just go with my ideas and tell me everything's going to be okay and just tell me what I want to hear. But I want the truth. Like, I want the tough love. I don't want you to just gas me up and be my yes friend. Like, I want you to be real with me. So I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I mean, sometimes it's great, but I don't always trust its recommendations. Yeah, I think we should do an expandable section in between each stop that has how to get from one destination to another. If you really Grok. Okay. It has all the info updated like every 12 hours. Okay, so what is Grok? Is it just like a chat bot? And compared to, oh, interesting. Everything's updated every 12 hours. That if ChatGPT is updates once or twice a year. Yeah, I do like things up to date. Okay, I'll take a look at it for sure. Oh, and it's free, even freaking better. Even better. Okay, then I have to look into that because, yeah, I do like things to be factual and up to date. All right. What does this look like in light mode, actually? Okay, let's see. It was pushed. All 5 island destinations now render as... Oh, I guess we don't have... I don't even know how many islands there are in Thailand. Like, I truly don't know. I think it's really, really a lot, but it's only the ones... Okay, that's fine. Some of them are like teeny tiny. I went to one. I went to one, a really remote island that was super, super small. There's not even a 7-Eleven on that island, which if you know Thailand is crazy. Like no 7-Eleven is crazy because there's usually like 2 or 3 on every street. Okay. Okay, this is what it's giving me now. But that's not it. No. No, no, no. Let me turn the aircon on now. Now I'm sweating. Now I'm sweating. Let me see. Let me look at Google Maps. If I was to cat. No. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I actually prefer the original map more. I didn't necessarily want you to change the color of it. I did like that it was that original brown color. What I meant was I wanted it to look more like something you would see on Google Maps, where the regions are actually identified and separated by their border. What else? If you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, feel free to ask me some questions and also provide me with some examples of what this could potentially look like. Yeah, apparently Claude doesn't know what a satellite map is. I mean, once you said that, Azor, I was like, oh, perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for, a satellite map. So, which is weird. I feel like that's such a standard thing. But interesting. We'll see. Yeah, let's work on the map before I even start to condense that section, because step by step. Step by step. Oh, this seems like a nice trip. Oh, sleepy. It's sleepy today. It's Friday. Thank goodness. Oh, look. It misread satellite. That's on me. That's what it said. Or maybe it didn't, maybe the voice to text didn't pick up what I said. I didn't read it, so. Mosquito. Did I get it? No. Shit, I cannot get this mosquito. Come, come, come. Come over here. I know you want to bite me. I know you want to bite me. Come on. Come here so I can smash your ass. Damn, all 77 provinces. Gonna be able to read that? Two concrete and the original one brown, so you can see the difference. Both real boundary data, also the geometry. Okay. See, it's 3:20 p.m. I have to hold myself accountable today, and I have to end the stream at 4 p.m. on the dot because I have an appointment at 5 p.m. and I have to be back at 6:30 for work. I'm cutting it way too close in life these days with my schedule. I'm cutting it way too close. But I cannot go on any tangents at the end of the stream today and try something new that I don't know how long it's going to take. That's not for today. Okay, here are the two examples. Who can read that fast? Province borders only. Oh, is it giving me an image that... The land stays one brown color, but every administrative border... I think it's saying it's giving me examples, but where are they? Example A is what we're supposed to get, right? But example B sounds interesting. The trip regions are tinted and labeled. It says first image, second image. I'm thinking, are there images that Claude created? Sorry, before I choose, you're referencing a first image and a second image. Is there a place that I could see those two images to compare? I'll hold here, won't change it, so tell me how you do whatever you're ready, just let me know. Or both layered. I would actually, let's combine example A and example B. Can we combine example A and example B somehow? Because then we get the Google Maps look, but then the custom itinerary is also shaded for them, yeah. So it's the Google Maps look, but it's customized to the user. Damn, more rain. Jesus. I gotta go out there. I gotta go out there soon. Yeah. I think the goal for today is just to get this map looking right. I do want to combine those two sections, but I think I need to focus on the map and make sure I stay on time for my appointment. Because otherwise I could sit here and get carried away. Oh, okay, let's see. It's asking me something. Oh, it's giving me an image. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Yes, that's the... Why does I feel like the shape looks weird. Worked all 4 regions. Label overlap, Andaman and Gulf collide. Okay, maybe, I'm thinking, this is going to be complicated. If the region isn't shaded, but it's the actual city or destination in the user's itinerary. Okay, it's looking better, but I'm thinking maybe instead of shading in the region, what if it's the actual cities, the actual stops in the user's itinerary that's generated for them, if it's those actual cities, the actual stops that are shaded. So for example, Bangkok would be something that gets shaded, Phuket would be something that gets shaded, Chiang Mai would be something that gets shaded, etc. Also, something I'm noticing is that the numbers on the map that indicate each stop those are kind of small. They need to be a little more readable because I'm squinting trying to see that. And in terms of color, just please make sure that there's a color scheme that aligns to our dark mode and a color scheme that aligns to our light mode as well. What? Why the Asian characters? Damn, I knew this map was gonna take a long time. If you're just joining, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm building a Thailand itinerary builder. Creates a custom itinerary for the user based on the length of their stay, their interest, their budget, how fast paced they want to travel. All right, let's see. I'm gonna step outside, get some fresh rain air, and I'll be right back. Done thinking. Oh, okay, let's see. I got more options. Okay, better, but the numbers are now easier to read. What's shaded? Only your actual stops. But there's no names. Because real provinces vary a lot in size, the highlights aren't uniform. Is huge while Bangkok's is tiny. Keep true provinces, what you see here. Geographically honest. Uniform highlight instead of the whole province. Also polish the real build, brighten the dark mode. I think B. I like option B. Is there any way to add the name of the destination, of the destinations that are highlighted on the map? It's so weird though, because when you look at the map, Bangkok looks way bigger. I don't know if then like the size of the map has to change. I don't know what has to change. Or they just have them as little like pins. Shit, I'm running out of time. I got 20 minutes. Let's go, Claude. Get it together. If you just joined, welcome. Welcome, welcome. My name's Jillian. I'm building a Thailand itinerary builder. Okay, I like that it's showing me now before building it. I think it knows this girl makes me rebuild things too much. There's that freaking mosquito. Let's see. Oh, it's putting it. Oh, it's actually building it? Stop. All right, I see it. It's a little bit better. This is what it's coming up with. That might be as good as it's going to get for now. Let me look at I had something saved. Where was it? This is what I originally had saved. I guess it's kind of similar. I wonder if it could have like those map features, like where it's green, where it's green on the map that represents like mountains, jungle, rainforest. But still like within our color scheme. Like just giving the map more texture. I shouldn't be asking too much. I'll try that next. feel each stop has. Build the trip. All right, let's see. Let's pull it and see what it looks like, but I already know. $14, 5 stops. First time. Okay, that's better, but shit. It's so tiny. I don't know, yo. It's so tiny, and I want the map to have more texture. Yeah, the tech exactly. It looks better, but the textures, and it is tiny. I'm wondering. I'm gonna give Claude that the image, the inspiration image that I had when before I even started building this. I was just looking at how other itinerary builders looked and some of the features. Like I definitely would want texture because up in the north there's a lot of greenery. I want those pins to be a little bit larger because it's hard to read. Yeah, I think I have to give it that example. And yeah, I'm wondering though, if I do that right now, when I have to get off in 10 minutes, I'm wondering if if what it's gonna give me is just gonna fuck me up. If I should just leave this and then tomorrow work on that, because I have a feeling it's not gonna be a one-shot deal. If we've been going back and forth this much, on this damn map, there's no way I'm gonna ask it to add texture. And then I'm also wondering if Claude Design could design the map for me. If that would be a good idea. Because Claude Design is the one that came up with all this. And the map just needs to be larger. I mean, there is space in that boarding pass. Experimenting won't hurt. Yeah. Experimenting with Claude Design. I think maybe because I think when it comes to designing things now, I have to go straight to. Yeah, true. I have to go straight to Claude Design. Also, this map, it can be bigger because there is space in the boarding pass that the dimensions of it could be bigger. That's something. Yeah, I think maybe I'll take this to Claude Design. I'm not sure how the tokens work with Claude Design. Is it using my Claude usage, or is it something separate? I remember when they first launched Claude Design, that usage ran out like quick. And yeah, so I wonder. It's got to be just pulling from my Claude usage, but it seems like the usage is way shorter lived on Claude Design. But I think it might be worth it. When does this, we already used like almost 50% of this session, really? And then when does that reset? Oh, it resets in 3 hours and 27 minutes. Okay, that's fine. All right, then you want to know what? I don't want to get carried away because I do need to. Yeah. But for some reason, Claude Design stops, like it tells me I'm out of usage when I still have plenty of Claude usage left. So I don't really understand how that works or why there are limitations like that. If I have usage, just let me use it for whatever I want. I don't get it. But yeah, I think let me not get carried away because I really know I can. And especially if I start working with Claude Design, I'm going to get all excited. And yeah, I have to leave the house at like by 4:10 the latest. So it was a shorter stream, but I wanted the map to be done. I didn't think, well, I should have known. I knew the map would be a difficult process because it's a map, right? It's a little more of a complex feature, but that's okay. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I don't have the gym and I don't have work tomorrow, so that's the drawback of doing everything, staying dependent on companies. Hope you self-host it all someday. Yeah. It's true. Staying dependent on companies, and obviously not everybody can afford those crazy plans like the $100 or $200 plans. And I'm curious, how much usage does that actually give you? How significant is that? But we'll see. As I grow, I'll adapt and change my practice around and see what works the best. But okay, I'm okay with this for today. Let me go full camera. But it was a shorter stream today. Sorry, I have an appointment, so I have to hold myself accountable today because I can kind of get carried away and go down a rabbit hole, and then I'll just never leave. But I have to make sure I make it there and that I make it back home to start my night job. But thank you so much for joining today. Thank you, Azor. As always, we had a lot of new people. I'm going to remember everybody today. Yesterday was such a mess. Sissy, you're the best. Thank you for coming. We have My Gangsta. My Gangsta came in right in the beginning. Thank you for joining. Kaden, thank you for being here. We had a few other people chatting with each other. Ramon and Fatal. Nice meeting you guys. Thanks for joining. Yeah, shorter stream today, but TGIF. And I hope you guys have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 13. Have a great day, guys.